Inter Miami have upset FC Porto 2-1 in their second game of the FIFA Club World Cup. And as of right now, Inter Miami look like they will advance out of their group stage. What an incredible match from start to finish. Inter Miami bounced back after their 0-0 draw against Al Ahly. FC Porto again disappoints. They had a disappointing match against Palmeiras. They had a disappointing match against Inter Miami, and there were several key factors of why Inter Miami were able to pull off this upset. And one of them is the number 10 GOAT, best player of all time, Argentine maestro, Lionel Messi. He was the difference maker today. But let's get into the first half before we get into what helped Miami win this match. So in the first half, hey, if you're enjoying the video, make sure you give it a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 8,000 subscribers by the end of the Club World Cup. And with your help, I know we can reach that goal. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already and hit that little bell notification so you never miss any of my videos. Now, back to the video. Inter Miami really struggled. I'm not going to lie to you. In the attack, had a couple opportunities, but Luis Suarez, God bless him, La Tortuga, the turtle, too slow at this point. Way too slow at this point. He just doesn't have the legs. He doesn't have the legs to be able to play a full 90, let alone be able to be a threat in the attack. He was very detrimental to Inter Miami in this match, and honestly made me think they don't have a chance, because if they can't score, they obviously aren't going to win. But I want to say that the back line is what really saved Inter Miami in this game. What really helped them, especially in the first half. I thought Maxi Falcone played very well in this game at center back. I think that Ian Frey played very well at center back in this game. And what about Ustari? Ustari has been incredible in this FIFA Club World Cup for Inter Miami. Ustari, for you, those of you who don't watch Major League Soccer, he's been playing better in this FIFA Club World Cup than he has for Inter Miami in the MLS regular season. He has been so instrumental for them in goal to stay in these games. And if they had even a little bit of leaky goalkeeping play, they would have lost the game against Al Ahly, and they definitely would have probably lost this game against FC Porto. But because he's been so well, playing so well, they're able to win this match and be able to not concede a goal. But Noah Allen did give up a penalty after VAR sometime in the 20th minute. FC Porto were able to convert, and then you kind of thought to yourself, oh, the wheels are going to fall off. It's going to be over. They don't have a chance of staying up with Porto if they concede a goal, because it's just Inter Miami has really struggled to score against quality teams. They don't have the speed and the talent in the final third outside of Messi. But they concede the goal on the penalty. Ustari got a hand on it. Honestly, was close to saving it, to be honest with you, but he wasn't able to get it. And then you kind of wondered, all right, is this what's going to happen? Is Miami going to be able to keep their composure? They were. They didn't concede a goal in the first half. Also want to point out, besides Suarez, I think Kramaski was very bad in the first half too. He is just too slow. His touches were bad or too heavy. He was making errant passes. He just wasn't very good. Tadio Yande wasn't very noticeable in the first half. Wasn't bad, but wasn't good. He just very unnoticeable. Very unnoticeable. Kind of disappeared. So first half ends, Porto's up 1-0, right? Going to the second half, I was thinking, all right, they're going to have to make some wholesale changes. They're going to have to get Suarez out, bring in a Bondo, get out Kramaski, probably bring on Fafa Pico to give them some legs and some speed in the final third. They don't make a single change going into the second half. Not a single change. Not a single change. And I was thinking, oh my God, Mascherano, what are you doing? What are you doing? You need to make some changes to get this team, get a little juice going, get a little bit more attack. Have something somebody who can finish in the final third, or you're dead in the water. You're not going to make it. But in the 47th minute, Cello Wingett had a beautiful cross to Telasco Segovia, and he just blasted it top right corner of the goal. Absolute golazo, Telasco Segovia. Incredible goal. And I thought, oh my God, this team has found new life. They might actually do something. Because if one thing you know about Miami, is they don't just score one goal and win. They either score them in droves or they don't score at all. So the fact that they scored, I thought, okay, there's life. They could do this. They could make the comeback against FC Porto. He's blast one right corner, top off the cross from Cello Wingett. Beautiful goal. Absolutely, it was honestly a world-class banger in my opinion. And then you kind of see, all right, Inter Miami starting to threat. Then they get a foul right outside the box in the 54th minute. And guess who's taking it? Guess who's taking the free kick right outside the box? Lionel Messi. And this is prime territory for Messi to score. Prime territory. Most people in the live chat were saying, okay, this is it. This is where they score. And guess what? Messi scores a beautiful free kick to take the lead over FC Porto. And at that point, I'm losing my mind. I'm screaming, lost my voice. Incredible goal by Messi. Free kick GOAT in general, but free kick GOAT too. And Inter Miami's up 2-1. I'm thinking, oh my God, they're actually going to do it. They're going to be FC Porto. Keep in mind, FC Porto's transfer market value is somewhat of 300 million. Inter Miami's is like 50 or 60 million. So we're talking about a team that's worth almost 5 to 6 times more than Inter Miami. And they're playing neck and neck, giving them all they have, playing their hearts out. Take the lead. And then they're just threatening the entire rest of the game, having FC Porto on their heels. And FC Porto, honestly, just never looked like they really even had a chance in the second half. I think Inter Miami dominated this game in the second half. Absolutely dominated. Now, the possession was 50-50. Inter Miami only had 6 shots. FC Porto had 14. But Inter Miami had 5 of their shots on goal, or shots on target. And then FC Porto only had 3 shots on target. So Inter Miami they played very effective. They made the most out of their opportunities. And this is the first win by an MLS team in the FIFA Club World Cup. This is the first win by an MLS team in the FIFA Club World Cup. And what a hell of a performance and opponent it was. Don't let anybody downplay this. This was a huge win for Inter Miami. They just beat FC Porto, top 3 team in Portuguese league history. Team that outspins them, has way more talent, beat them. And now they look like they're going to advance out of their group. They have not lost a game in the Club World Cup yet. They tied against Al Ahly, beat FC Porto. They have not lost a match in the group stage yet, and they look well positioned to make out of the group. Who would have thought that? A lot of people were saying that Inter Miami had no chance against Porto, Palmeiras, even Al Ahly. People were saying they had no chance. And they're able to get a win against FC Porto. And they looked really good. They look like a team that could compete with Palmeiras. Now, I'm not saying they're going to beat them next week, but they look like a team that could compete with them. Give them a challenge, a run for their money. And Messi was the best player on the pitch today. Like he normally always is. He was creating chances. He was all over the field. He was playing in front. He was playing deep. He was making key passes, setting up key plays. I mean, he was doing it all. He was a true magician today. And if he plays like that, where people were saying they still think he could be the best player in the world, which is debatable, if he's playing like that, then of course Inter Miami has a chance. But I don't really see any complaints on how Miami played today. They played damn near perfect. This was an incredible game. Every Inter Miami fan should be happy. Every MLS fan that wants the MLS to do good in the Club World Cup should be happy today. Just an incredible performance. Incredible performance. And if Inter Miami make it out of the group stage, what a win for MLS. What a win for MLS. Huge accomplishment. A lot of people didn't think a single MLS team would get out of the group stage. And if they're able to get out, that's just such a huge win. And the money they're going to make playing in that knockout round is huge. It's huge. So what a game. Let me know in the comment section down below. What did you think about Inter Miami's performance against FC Porto? Were you happy? Surprised? What was your emotion watching that game? How crazy was it? Were you losing your mind like me? Also, guys, if you like this video, make sure you give it a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that little bell notification so you never miss a video. Let's see what Inter Miami does next week against Palmeiras, but I'm excited. Hope you guys are too. Until next time, guys, I will see you all soon.